What's up, everybody? Today we've got the first episode of the new season where I promised to you guys that I would be pushing for Warlord this season. I've never really done it because I thought it was kind of cringe to play balance before, but we're gonna give it a try this season. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be doing what normal balances do. It is very much a try-hard setup, and I think it is one of the best setups, but we are going to be trying triple schooling. And so what do I mean by that? I mean, I am a balance wizard, and I have some serious death spells and life spells. So you guys will be seeing some craziness, but I wanted to show the setup in case any of you wanted to give it a try. And honestly, even if you don't want to give the triple schooling a try, this is still a really decent setup. We'll start off with the stats here. We've got 191 damage. The max for balance is 190, so we're at that point. 75 res. The max is 76, so we're almost there. We've got enough accuracy to not fizzle the life or death stuff. And obviously our balance spells, we need at least 20. We've got okay critical rating, not the best. Decent block. And then 56 pierce. That's one away from the max, so it's pretty dang solid. And then we've got that whopping 63 outgoing. That's the big thing about this setup is I have 118 death damage, 50 death pierce, so I can use the death hits, and then I can use life's healing utility with all of this outgoing. I think Balance is in a unique position where they can actually run something like this. I don't think many other schools could do this. And then the last page here, I've got good pip conserve that a balance needs and a respectable pip chance. Obviously, I'd love for this to be 100, but when you're doing all sorts of shenanigans, that's not always possible. So let's break down the gear that makes this possible. First things first, cute fairy hat. This comes from the Fairy Kai Horde pack. This could also be the Shabalba hat from the raid. I do think that the Starblade item card is slightly more useful, but they're both not very useful on a balance, so either of these will work. Hunhao Vacuum Mail, I think this is the better of the choice. You could technically have the Freaky Floromancer one, but I don't have that, and it's not currently in rotation, unfortunately. But this one gives the Hydra item card. I absolutely love it. The Stalker Boots give us that shield pin, lots of res, and the Spirit Shield's pretty nice too. Now, this is a bit of a weird one. The wand is actually from the newest raid. I actually need everything that this wand provides. It's low damage, but it actually gives extra pierce, and it also gives accuracy along with pip conserve. So you just kind of get everything you need in this package, but you do give up a shadow piece. This does not give shadow rating. It is unfortunate. And then we've got the cute fairy knife. This is entirely identical to the Shabalba. I don't even have the Shabalba because I didn't think any of the Athames were that good. But yeah, cute fairy, just buy it from a pack. Now the Hunhao amulet is obviously not easy to get because you have to do the Crying Sky raid. And the equivalent to this one is also in the Freaky Floromancer pack, which is seasonal, and it actually gives a 30% Dragon Blade item card. It is way better than this one in that regard because it's identical stats with better item cards. I'm really sad that I don't have that one. I didn't realize it gave a better item card, so I never cared about that pack because I had all my Hunhao gear. But this one will suffice. It's perfectly adequate. And then the other piece that's giving us some major outgoing is the stable Skyfarer's Band. There's not really another ring that does what this ring does. The 23% pip chance is so good. The outgoing is so good. I believe you can get equivalent from this from a rematch, but I have never done any of those, so I could not tell you how to get it. But there is another way to get this ring. I know there is. And to make up for the damage that I lost on the wand, I am running a double Mighty Breaker pet, along with the set bonus from the Stompy Bronto mount, giving us an extra 5 universal damage. As much as I would love a decent item card, I think this allows me to run the triple school the absolute best. Being one away from max pierce and being at max damage with only one less res, it's so good. And since I went full tryhard, you had to throw in the Brace Defy. I personally think that Maycast Brace should probably be banned in PvP, or at least this Jules version should be banned because you don't have to give up a pet talent for it, but it doesn't seem like they're ever going to do that, so here it is. Since I'm going Omega Tryhard this season, I've actually got a spreadsheet where I'm tracking my wins and losses so I can accurately keep track of what I did wrong and what I was doing right. And also, it's just nice to have some data around, so this will be cool to look at the end of the season to see what schools I lost a lot to and what ranks I lost a lot to, and does rank actually even matter? This match that I've got for you guys has me using the death stuff and the life stuff in the same match. I absolutely love it, so I know you guys are going to enjoy. Later, taters. What do we have here? Caleb Fury. A deadly Nolly dragon. Feel like that means a balance wizard? Could be wrong. Fire wizard. Okay. Well, I don't need the mock. Don't need the Toilet. Don't need the samurai. I think magnifying this early is kind of silly against a fire. You need to play a little bit more reactionary against a fire. Let's see what we can get here. I mean, I think a wand is a fine starting move. Okay, we got a single blade answer. Don't think we want Gearhead. Niles is decent in this matchup, but is not the end-all be-all. Okay. Seems like they're going to be playing an aura-centric gameplay, which is fine by me. I think we will go with a Starfall. I think it's an incredible move, and I think we'll pull more Chameleons. We only pack a couple Tuarets and Scions, so I'm keeping both of those in hand. But other than that, like, the hand needs to cycle. More Starfalls, a Banshee. I don't think they'll go for an OT, and I don't think it'll be a good move for them to go to for an OT. So I'm comfortable getting a Death Pip and Starfalling. Because if they go for a catch, I want to immediately Banshee it. I doubt I need a Samurai. But let's see what they do this turn. Okay, I'll just Wand. We'll get Life Pip. Since they still have no buffs, though, actually, I'm going to get an Ice Pip. No. Well, yeah. I'll get the Ice Pip. I'm threatening a Scion. And they should be afraid of a Scales. If I don't pull it, I don't pull it, but I think I'm in a decent position here. Savage Paw and Scales. Those are two banger pulls. The only thing is that spreads my Pip, my Archmastery Pip situation pretty thin. Okay, a fire hit on me. Interesting. That is one thing I did not have a response to in my hand. So I think I just have to throw out a Scales and get the Life Pip back. But yeah, I need to be able to counter things. So yeah, you need the Life Pips. I think this Savage Paw might slow you down too much because the different pips I need right now. Savage Paw could be good, but it's situational in this matchup, I feel like. They're playing a bit slow. It makes me feel like it would be good, but I'm afraid they'll just randomly dot. And you need to be able to Tuaret when they dot. I mean, they could dot this turn, but they can't follow it up immediately. And there's still a weakness aura on them. So I was okay spending enough pips so I couldn't immediately Tuaret. Honestly, I think I keep the Gearhead just because if they are going for a berry strat, it's good. Just another fire hit. A Brim. Okay, I'm gonna brace. And I think they're gonna go for a Blade next. Or a negative aura on me, and then I'll be in trouble because I don't have a Chameleon. So since we're nowhere near the pips to Scion anymore, I think we have to get rid of the Scion. And they're not high enough pips for me to care about heals, so I'll get rid of that. And yeah, I'll brace. Or stabilize, rather. It's really all about the life pips in this matchup. You don't want to clog your pips around too much. I doubt I need 2 Tuarets. Empower. Okay. I would re-Starfall, but honestly, I think a shield or a weakness are perfectly sufficient since I have a brace. So grab an Ice Pip. Weakness is better, in my opinion. More likely that they would Dark Pact. It's just a solid move. Samurai is not really needed. I doubt I need 2 scarabs, but if they send a blade this round, I'll scarab and then I'll keep the other one. If not, I'm getting rid of it. Yep, that's what I expected. Now, we have the ability to vampire. So now, it is less important that we keep a bunch of life pips. We still want the ability to Toilet, but I will get rid of one of these scarabs. I'll get rid of this shield, and we will banshee. Beautiful, beautiful move. The ability to vampire to shut them down for a couple rounds, I think, is going to be really good. And it's decent damage. It's not great damage, but it's decent damage. I pulled another stabilize. Monster Mash, you can't ever get the pips for a Monster Mash to be good. It feels good in this matchup. It's not. You need the life pips. Okay, they just went for a hit. I think I'll dig for, once again, either a shield or a weakness. I would have loved to just take a hit here. I don't have one, but I have a Savage Paw, so I can make up the tempo that I'm losing here. It's good damage. It's the first, like, solid move they've made. They're ahead off of it. Yeah, I guess. It's not my favorite move, but I need the balance pip. No, it's not great. But since I have a lot of odd pip spells, maybe it's fine. I need a pip conserve right here, though. And I didn't. That's rough. And now this is a much worse move. Aura? Is it finally a blade? Alright. I will steal that. For sure. My brace is out. They get a bubbled hit. I'd really like to pull a chameleon, but I feel like I can't get rid of anything in this hand, so I will do this. It's a good move. But we might need to throw in a cheeky vampire in order to not die in rapid fashion here. Okay. Not a catch. I would have loved a chameleon to fuse here. Do they get the shad? They do. Frick. Alright. You have to Starfall. Get a Death Pip and Starfall. I need to repull the Scion now, which is not great. Pulled another Banshee? I don't think that's that good. If they catch, I have to Banshee, though. It's not a catch. What is it? Please, for the love of everything, don't let that be the triple trap. Because if that's the triple trap, I am cooked. It's not the triple trap, it's the triple dot. Yoink! Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Get life pip back. You know what? Honestly, get a death pip for vampire. I'm eating a bubbled shad here, but this is such a good move. And then I get to shad in return. And it's a bubbled weakness shad. I just need to pull a chameleon. But this is an incredible move. I wish I had just an ounce of crit so I could crit these. But incredible move. I just need a chameleon to make this happen. I mean, I can still Mockenspiel into a Savage Paw, or I guess it'll have to be the other way around with the way my pips ended up here, but Aura? Dark Surge. Okay. As lame as it is, I feel like... No, go for the Magnify. Don't be a coward. You can end this game, and you can Vampire at any point to make sure that they don't have pressure for several rounds. Okay, Hydra is decent as well. Why am I not gaining shads all of a sudden? Oh. I don't care about them storm blades. I don't even care about these heals that they put on me. Now I'd like to pull a fusion spell, but I don't really need it. Let's get a death pip. Why am I just not gaining shads, though? Is my question. Like, did they just turn off my shads? They said you're doing too well. I'm turning those off. I mean, a Hydra is decent because it'll use the bubble and the blade if I need it to, but a chameleon is a much better catalyst for that. I mean, they should be scared here. I have like a quad buff. Oh, I didn't pip conserve, and I pulled it. That would have been a quad buffed chameleon that they would have just let me have. I'm not scared of you. I should be, probably. I'm not. I'm sending the Mockenspiel. I don't think you're going to get a chance to chameleon. Dig for vamp and weakness, yeah. They're probably going to go for dots here, but I don't think I'm dead to anything, and I'm hoping for a weakness. I mean, if I'm dead in 2 rounds, then I'm dead in 2 rounds. I needed a pip conserve there. I mean, that's an incredible move. No pip conserve again. Atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. I mean, really. What's the move? In a freet. I mean, I'm gonna brace. Not dead yet. I will die soon, though. Can I pull the gearhead from side? There we go. Yeah, just brace into a gearhead. I think a gearhead easily kills. Even if they shield. As long as they don't have a hit here. Am I dead to a wand? I think I might be, because that's strong. But I still have ticks of those heals. How much is that? That's done, though. Okay. Does a wand plus the dot damage kill me? If they have a sunbird, oh, if they have a sunbird, good on them, honestly. But yeah, a gearhead is going to obliterate here. It's bladed. It'll shift the overtime. It's done. The game ends this round, whether either I die or they die. All right, they die. That is irrelevant. I do enough damage up front, and then the dot will do the rest. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. It was doing like 400 a round to me. I think this easily does like 600 into a shield. With a blade. I really wanted the weakness, obviously, from the Mockenspiel. And a pip conserve from the Mockenspiel. It's really close, though. Are they dead? They're dead. Yep. GG's. The side deck. I love that. The no pip conserve twice is crazy at 88%, but okay. Well, GG's, man. I think they still played that pretty well. I mean, it was a very close game.